Jep, što kaže Novčić, projekat počinje. Mada malo greši u tome jer projekat je počeo davno, sada treba da se to kompletira polako. Arc coolant, thermolining, vaporizer regulator i ono što je potrebno. Gde pronaći te resurse? Ja ne znam. Night raidovi, close scrutiny. Da, verovatno spaceport ide tu. Nego čekaj, vidim smokeovi. Da li imamo? Kanisteri chemicals. Znaš što mi chemicals fale u zadnje vreme dosta? M skupe, brate, M ih nemam. A Scrappy, njega isto nemamo čime da nahranimo više. Ajde, taman pred kraj da uletimo ovde. Uz jednu popodnevnu kaficu, malo da se istrčimo topside. Gledao sam ponovo highlights i Denver i San Antonio od sinoć. Kakav game, brate. Ovo je vreme bilo do skoro napolje.
Attention raiders, we have reports of surveyors scanning the area under vaporizer escort. We're not sure what'll happen if they find what they're looking for, but it may be worth keeping an eye on.
Međutim, malo pre sam bio napolje, lep je dan. Konačno, da kažemo, proleće je stiglo, svima je do jaja. Obratimo pažnju, imali kurijeri neki negde. Nešto ga nema Electromagnetic Storm event. Tek tako, brate, uzmu i isključe event. A dobar je za ovi resursi. Treba da stignemo pre ovih loot goblina freeload auto dok se spomenu. Koliko je dobro to što su uradili, još ne mogu se načudim. Kako su ih pojebali, brate. Mnogo greedy ovi playeri, mnogo. Jedan kurijer ga nema, dobro. Op. To mi treba za skrepita. Eno ga je asesor, to će vidimo posle pred kraj. Ovo je vrlo bitno da stignem prvi da izlutam. Ne, kad si prestigo, brate? Kad?
This is Mission Control Houston here in the Artemis Flight Control Room at the
Jebate.
Space Center. We are here providing you with live 24/7 coverage of the Artemis 2 mission. The crew is currently in their sleep period, and we are at a mission elapsed time of 3 days, 12 hours, and 26 minutes and counting. The Orion spacecraft is 205,000 miles away from the Earth and about 74,000 miles away from the Moon.
Daj ba, ovaj se spunuvao direktno na njega. Ništa od toga.
For now, we want to give you a recap of Flight Day 4. So here are your Flight Day 4 highlights.
Ima ovamo i onaj manji, ali verovatno i on izlutan.
This is Mission Control Houston from inside the Artemis Flight Control Room here at the Johnson Space Center. We are at a mission elapsed time of 2 days, 17 hours, 58 minutes, and counting. The Orbit 3 team of flight controllers is currently on shift in mission control, and we are gearing up for crew wake at a mission elapsed time of 2 days, 18 hours, as well as a handover to our Orbit 1 team of flight controllers. The Orion spacecraft is currently 168,000 miles and counting away from Earth and 110,000 miles away
Ovaj
from
nije,
the Moon.
dobro. A ovaj slabo daje onaj dobar loot.
Giant leap begins with leaving something familiar behind. Let's go over to our next image. And here we have mission specialist Christina Cook looking at our blue marble that's giving us some perspective on humanity's innate need to explore. Very inspirational photos coming down from the crew while we wait for them to wake up in just under a minute from now. For now, this is Mission Control Houston.
Good morning. There's a couple items I did want to talk about before.
Come on.
We got
To.
too much of the day going, so if you had a couple minutes,
Dobre.
I had a few big picture words.
To mi treba. Evo ću uzmemo za prodaju.
Big picture today, we have canceled OTC2 burn. We are replacing it with some maneuvers and a checkout of the wastewater dump. So at 18:35, about 30 minutes from now, we're going to maneuver to an attitude that will put the sun onto that wastewater main line. We have increased the heater temperatures on the nozzle and the lines themselves, and we're hoping that if the problem is the freezing of the vent line, why we couldn't do the wastewater dump last night, then this will give us a chance to see if we were able to solve that.
This is Artemis Mission Control. Mission elapsed time, 2 days, 18 hours, 45 minutes into the flight of Artemis 2, the first flight of humans aboard the Orion spacecraft. You're getting a live look outside Orion right now. The teams are maneuvering the spacecraft in the solar array wings. As you heard earlier, we are not having the outbound trajectory correction burn today. This was deemed unnecessary and has no impact to the mission or the lunar flyby. The translunar injection burn put the vehicle on the correct path back on flight day 2. And therefore, the team
Može i izvoda se ubija.
agreed that we can skip both outbound trajectory correction burn 1 as well as that second burn today. Skipping that second burn also allows the team to continue some of the universal waste management system issues that cropped up last night. There was a wastewater dump planned last night, a very routine and regularly scheduled action, and it terminated after only dumping 3%. So the wastewater tank is not currently full. It is at 64% with a limit of 80%, but the crew was instructed to use backup collection devices overnight if they needed. Part of the reason for reorienting the spacecraft today is to allow it to be in the sun, specifically where the primary vent nozzle is. They are hoping that spending some time in the sun will help thaw out potential ice that may be on that vent nozzle.
Problemi sa Artemis misijom.
Meanwhile, inside,
Zaletila se svemirska letelica.
woke up that wake up coming at 11:35 a.m. Central Time.
We have a small request for you guys. With this attitude that we're using for the bake-out, we're getting the sun on the window shades, and we're a little worried about them heating up too much. We would like to request that you please remove the window shades. We understand that will make it awfully bright for you guys, and we want to encourage you to use a t-shirt in the cabin or something similar if needed to block out that sunlight. But the shades will help us with the temperature constraint on the windows.
So we have our makeshift t-shirt on window 1. Is that one okay to stay up then based on what you said? Just to take off the window 2 shade. The other ones are already up.
That sounds great. Thanks, Jeff.
Huntsville, integrity for Avatar.
And Integrity Huntsville's with you.
Yes, good integrity boarding. I'm happy for you. Avatar lights are on. All lights are on. ON, except for 61.
Okay, we copy. Same
Come on.
as yesterday. All lights on O1 except for 1-5.
You recently heard a call from NASA astronaut Christina Cook, mission specialist on the Artemis II flight, down to the Mission Control Center at Marshall. This was to the Payload Operations Director, who leads science execution for the Avatar payload, which is specifically what she was referencing. Avatar stands for a Virtual Astronaut Tissue Analog Response. This is part of our strategy to get a holistic understanding of how the deep space environment affects humans. So this is organ-on-a-chip technology. It's about the size of a USB thumb drive, and it measures how individual astronauts respond to deep space stressors. These organ chips contain cells that were developed from pre-flight blood donations from the crew. For this research is to validate whether those organ chips can serve as accurate tools for measuring and predicting human response to stressors. So scientists are comparing these Avatar space station findings, as well as with those samples taken from the crew before and after the flight.
Hello, Houston. We are ready for morning DPC. Just a few things. We heard a rumor up here that it is actually Saturday.
Pozdrav Rasto, Warriore.
We are showing 151,476 nautical miles from Earth, and it's going up about 1 mile every second, which is still a pretty impressive rate of travel. And thanks to your
Ovo izgleda mi je lutano.
got the sun beaming in all the windows. Morale is high on board. And looking out window 3, you can see a beautiful crescent Earth with the sunlight coming off of the ocean and the swirling clouds. It's just a truly remarkable night. We are ready to talk.
Kako ide? Pa fino. Krenula je misija sakupljanja resursa.
So are we, but we are happy to do it. I want to start by asking if you would like to turn on the HHP camera for DPC, because if so, we'd love it.
Više na tome.
We will work on that right now. It might just take us a minute, and I'll try to start around the video.
This is Artemis Mission Control. You're getting a live look inside the Orion.
Dva komada dobre. Daj silver.
Integrity by
Fuck.
the Artemis II crew.
Ovo mi treba isto.
They are
Thermal
setting up for a public
silver.
affairs event. Today they'll be speaking with NBC and CBS.
Integrity, this is Houston. Are you ready for the event?
I svaki arc probe koji nađem je bonus.
Houston, from inside Integrity, we are ready for the event.
NBC News, this is Mission Control Houston. Please call Integrity for a voice check.
Integrity, this is Tom Costello with NBC News. Are you hearing us okay?
Evo ga. Ovaj prošli put kakav loot mi je dao, brate.
Hey Tom, great to hear your voice all the way up here at 165,000 nautical miles from Earth. How are you doing?
I'm well. Congratulations on your mission so far. I'm told this is the farthest interview ever conducted in history. And I'm wondering, how does it feel right now to be in a place that nobody has been since 1972?
Honestly, it is unbelievable that we in 1972, just being up here and seeing how difficult this is and how hard the team is working. We do have a little bit of echo on your call. We'll try to turn it down when we're answering, but this is a magnificent accomplishment to be up here, to see the moon, to see the Earth, and to know that we are between those two.
O ne.
As we go into Easter Sunday, thinking about, all the cultures all around the world, whether you celebrate it or not, whether you believe in God or not, this is an opportunity for us to remember where we are, who we are, and that we are the same thing, and that we got to get through this together.
This is Artemis Mission Control at Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas. We have now reached exactly 3 days since the launch of Orion. You just heard the call to the crew that the solar arrays are in motion. Ahead of taking a photo, we're looking to get a picture of the crew in the windows of Orion.
Zaglavio sam se.
Priority of this event, so we'll stand by to see if we still have streaming, but regardless, we'll be very excited to share
Zaglavio sam se u kolice.
as soon as we possibly can. Make sure you follow NASA and NASA Artemis on all social media. That would be at NASA and at NASA Artemis.
Integrity Houston, our stars are in position to take this family portrait. So sometime in the next few minutes, we'd love to invite you to the windows to get it done. Thanks.
Foreman squad, da ću baciti, gdje si čuo toga?
So stay cheese and stay still for about 30 seconds while we perform this photography bracket from the star.
Okay, we'll freeze in 3, 2, 1, mark.
The Integrated Communications Officer, or INCO, is helping take this picture of the crew aboard the Orion spacecraft.
Treba mi ovaj server da dođe ovamo negdje bliže.
Of the place they called home. They've had some great views both inside the spacecraft as well as outside, but this
On ode, brate, bemli ga jak de.
see the crew and the spacecraft in the same photo. As mentioned previously, we are taking pictures right now, so the streaming quality isn't as great. We look forward to sharing these pictures as soon as we possibly can, and make sure you follow NASA and NASA Artemis on social media.
It's taking a little longer than we thought. Thanks for holding. All right, everybody can relax. That was great. Thank you so much. We all look forward to getting your Christmas card come December. Thanks.
On your screen, a live view of the Orion spacecraft looking at the moon, our destination, now 96,575 miles away. On the left side of your screen is Canadian Space Agency astronaut Jeremy Hansen, and to his right, NASA astronaut Christina Cook. During this demonstration, the crew will be able to manually pilot Orion once again and test its 6 degree of freedom and 3 degree of freedom. If you look closely in the background, you can see NASA astronaut and pilot Victor Glover filming part of this demonstration.
Još neki server Vault kad bi imao, to bi sjajno bilo.
Giving you some handling qualities here for the yaw. We phenomenal. I noted that with this warp mount, it does have some
mi dao mnogo dobar blueprint. Ali sad ništa od toga. Za minut ne mogu stignem za ovaj. Najvjerovatnije. Osim ako neko ne pozove umeđu vremenu. Nema ništa od toga. Da vidimo gdje je sljedeći. Čekaj ovo da vratimo vamo. Mnogo još dan.
Continue through the manual piloting developmental flight test objectives. Again, they are performing several different attitude maneuvers, 6 degrees of freedom and 3 degrees of freedom attitude control on the spacecraft. 6 degrees of freedom refers to 6 ways that a spacecraft moves. There are 3 translational degrees of freedom, forward, backward, up and down, and left and right, and 3 rotational degrees of freedom, which are roll, pitch, and yaw.
Okay, I'm going to make a comment on the pitch of the western roll there. I tried a different technique where I actually kind of held the orb mount in the high end of the display rather than pressing down at the low end since I was pitching up. But I think that actually...
To je baš ono što mi treba. Evo imamo.
We're seeing them in the camera views and we're enjoying it. Look at those scientists go.
Sjajno, baš tu gdje treba. Jedino bolje bi bilo da je unutra ušao da ga ubijem.
Closest approach and their lunar flyby on flight day 6 coming up on April 6th.
Nego bi kao da znaju da sam tu.
Absolutely. One of the neat things that I'm seeing right now is in the sort of largest Mare field, the one that sort of makes up most of the very western side of what you can see on the near side. There is a giant, it's much more obvious now that one of those Mares is a huge basin because it's just right now it's kind of in the 1 o'clock position. And I don't know the name of that big one. It's basically just west of where Serbian and Tranquillitatis are, but it is phenomenal. And the moon we are looking at is not the moon you see from Earth whatsoever.
The moon is not what you see from Earth.
And Victor is absolutely mesmerized by Oriental through the 400 lens. He says that not only in Oriental but all around the basin you can actually see the terrain. It's not an albedo.
Come on, blueprint, come on. No. Dobro, i dalje daje blueprintom, mnogo ređe.
Christina, we copied all of Victor's Oriental observations. That sounds amazing. And we think, based on your description of the basin that you saw, that is Imbrium.
Yes, that sounds right. I've never noticed that Imbrium has such a distinctive high albedo ring defining it. Also worth mentioning, we do apparently have a full moon. We can't detect any terminator at all. It looks like full limb all the way around.
Ne!
All Raiders, we have ARC on screen. 5 minutes left. Go find a way home. I repeat, 5 minutes.
Gde je stao, brate? Treba mi od njega loot. Nemoj. To mi daj.
Good morning from the Artemis Flight Control Room here at the Johnson Space Center. We are coming to you live with 24/7 continuous coverage of the Artemis 2 mission. The crew is currently asleep aboard the Orion spacecraft, and we are at a mission elapsed time of 3 days, 12 hours, 50 minutes, and counting. Currently, Orion is 206,000 miles away from the Earth and 74,000 miles away to the Moon. We are getting closer and closer, and towards the end of this upcoming flight day, which is flight day 5 that we are going into, integrity
Ne znam koliko dela se raspada ovo.
But for now, we are continuing to track operations here on the ground. This is Mission Control Houston.
Last warning. 2 minutes left. Head back immediately. The window
Samo
is
je dan da ovaj. Gledaj šta su tamo. Dobra, ide, dan smo uzeli bar. Možda ga ubiješ sa Anvil, samo što nije lako. Nisam uzeo onaj kor. Dobro, ajde. I think we did good. Jer dimio se malo, tako da očekivao sam da treba malo da ga pucam. U stvari odošli skoro svi metkovi. Ajde vidimo koliko je skupljeno. Arc coolant, 3 komada. Thermolighting je dan samo. Vaporizer je dan. Još jednog moram ubijem. Alright. Ove stvari dosta će da idu za prodavu. Procesori daje ovo 367 server voltova, ne znam koliko mi treba točno. Ovo mi ne treba, ja mislim. Jedi pečurke, najedi se. Buried City je next. night raid na ovo. Plus možda ponesemo i key, ovaj što imam duplikat. Dem staff i surveillance. Ako se zadesi da sam tamo negde u blizini. Ali u suštini hoću da izlutam onih par Baron Huskova što ima. Arakulan, to će nađemo još 2 komada. Nothing here to see, just walk on rails. Sutra ovo vreme na posao, jao.
Let's go to the old battleground.
Burning the midnight oil raider? Just be careful. Plenty of loot to go around, but Ark is being extra watchful.
Hello, Raider.
Hey, buddy.
Čo ti kad preteko smo ovog, brate?
Rocketeer husk. There.
Vamo ima još jedan. Ovamo je 2 komada. Daj onaj silver. To, još 2, super. Evo je ona animacija. To ne možeš popraviti, brati, dalje. Gledaj ga, kako trči.
Let's go to that location.
Uvijek smešno ovo. Ne znam što im je toliko problem da poprave te stvari. I to, u svaki peč kažu popravili i ponovo isto bude, brate, znaš? Znaš, otkoči se kad izlutaš nešto drugo. Dobro, i ovaj nije otvoren, sjajno. Ne. Vidjao me wasp. Od negde. zajebava, brate. Seeker nades su zakon za njih. Daj odavde po 2. 1. Ovdje čak nije ni dao silver. Mamu ti jebam.
Go to that location.
Ovaj snajper uzimam samo zbog da ga rastavim jer je ubagovan. Wolfpack blueprint, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it, boys. Finally, I found it. Let there be a Wolfpack in the fucking trash can. Snap hook. Fuck yeah, bro. Mogu da verujem, brate. Konačno. Ovaj još jedan bobcat. To meni ne treba. Moram izađem s ovo odmah. Tu piše nekoga. wolf pack, let's go, finally. Ovo je, gdje je bio wolf pack, brate? Juče sam našao dobar augment blueprint, ali ovo... Trash can. Let's go. Mwah. Love it. To mi daje, brate. Tako. Nisam smeo da rizikujem dalje. Znači još 4 thermo lininga i još jedan vaporizer. Će rešim. Nego da li nemam mesto više u ovom? Skoro da nemam. Ovu betinu najviše sam našao do sada. Sell that. Ovo mi treba za ono field crafting. Vidiš, Bobcat će ponesemo. Ne proverio onaj drugi Bobcat da li je bio level 2. Nego koga je bio, onako nemam ga gde. Ali snap hookić jedan lagani. Super je ovo ispalo. Čekaj da imam još meci. Wow, 8 će prodamo. Gdje ovo? Ću bacim da ga jebam. Evo ga ovaj sniper. Recycle. 1 advanced. Gledaj koliko napuni 2 slota. Ovo mi treba više magnetic. Accelerator. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 22. Mislim da imam više nego što treba ovo. Super, ovo ispada. Imamo još jedan night raid. Let's go. Tako je, bre, konačno Wolfpack. Evo ga. Motion Core, Explosive Compound i Rocketeer Driver. Samo još Survivor Augment mi fali da nađem. I onda smo spremni za novu sezonu i za novu mapu kad izađe. Valjda ću nađem do tad novi monitor da kupim neki, ovaj main. Juče sam mislio da je konačno riknuo ovaj monitor, ali sam uspeo nekako da ga vratim u život. Ovdje nema Baron Husk koji mora pređemo ovdje. Koliko mi je lakše sad kad znam da imam Wolfpack. Više ovo mi je prešlo bilo u naviku, svaki supply drop tražim. Jer ono postoji šansa da dobijaš Wolfpack iz njega. A sad to ne mora da radim više. Baš kod njega će padne. Raider cache. Ja, kad bi mi dalo onaj novi weapon odavde blueprint. Fuck. Slabo. Ali vredilo je pokušati. Evo ga. Ne mogu da verujem gde je bio Wolfpack blueprint. Ne. Nisi mogao za još malo da se prebaciš gore. Do ovaj malo pre nismo stigli, a teo sam i njega da izlootam. Mnogo dobro, pa ih nema oni sentineli. Jer rekli su da su povećali range, da su povećali broj spawnova sentinela i ostalo, a onih uopšte nema. Ovdje mi pa ništa nije dalo od ono što treba. Jebi se. Mora idemo u močvaru. Skrepija pečurkice malo. Jedino to mu dajem. Jer i njih najčešće i nalazim. Jedem magic mushrooms.
Austin here at the Johnson Space Center. We are coming to you live from the Artemis Flight Control Room. We are at a mission
Šta rokaju ovi volkovi?
13 hours, 18 minutes and counting. The Integrity spacecraft is currently 207,000 miles and counting away from Earth and 73,000 miles away from the moon. This means, of course, that we are getting closer and closer to our lunar flyby, which happens on flight day 6. We actually had a countdown going on here because on flight day 6, the crew also passes a distance record. So that's coming up in 1 day, 6 hours, 4 minutes, and counting down from there. The lunar flyby is in 1 day, 11 hours, 9 minutes, and counting. We're coming to you live with 24/7 continuous coverage of the Artemis 2 mission. The crew is currently in their sleep period. Flight control teams here on the ground continue to monitor operations and vehicle performance, and all continues to go well. We'll continue providing updates here from Mission Control.
Gledaj, ponovo mi nije dalo ono što treba. Are you kidding me?
Let's go to the old battleground.
Ovo izlootam neko već, mamu vam jebem.
Let's head home at the water treatment elevator.
Kurira izlootam. Razmišljao sam se da ga roknem ovog. Nego stavio u safe pocket. Jer ako ide da skuplja to, naravno ću safe pocket da stavi. Hoću da proverim jednu sobu, ovo što imam key za nju. S obzirom da je night raid, da vidimo bar da li je izlutano. Ako nije, otvaramo. Da li si mene vidio? Daje. Da li mene vide, brate? Da, be? To ga napravili preciznije da bude ovaj wasp. Dere.
Mission Control Houston, we are at a mission elapsed time of 3 days, 13 hours, 26 minutes, and counting. Currently, we are in the flight control room, coming to you live with our 24/7 continuous coverage. While the crew is in their sleep period, we will wrap up flight day 4, and we are on the heels of flight day 5. So before we get there and the crew wakes up, let's go take a look back at our mission highlights from flight day 4. This is Mission Control Houston from inside the Artemis Flight Control Room here at the Johnson Space Center. We are at a mission elapsed time of 2 days, 17 hours, 58 minutes, and counting. The Orbit 3 team of flight controllers is currently on shift in mission control, and we are gearing up for crew wake at a mission elapsed time of 2 days, 18 hours, as well as a handover to our Orbit 1 team of flight controllers. The Orion spacecraft is currently 168,000 miles and counting away from Earth, and 110,000 miles away from the moon.
Be careful.
Through Orion's window, we can see him looking out, watching the Earth grow smaller, and we're all reminded that every single giant leap begins with leaving something familiar behind. Let's go over to our next image, and then we have Mission Specialist Christina Cook looking at our blue marble that's giving us some perspective on humanity.
Do you guys maybe have some thermal lining? I need it for the project.
Photos coming down from the crew. While we wait for them to wake up in just under a minute from now. I can't hear you. For now, this is Mission Control Houston.
Good morning. There's a couple minutes I did want to talk with you before we got too much of the day going, so if you had a couple minutes, I had a few big picture words.
Ništa nisam našao sad što mi treba. Ništa.
Big picture today, we have canceled OTC-2 burn. We are replacing it with some maneuvers and a checkout of the wastewater zone. So at 18:35...
Će probamo ovaj launch tower loot, čisto da vidimo kakva je situacija.
45 minutes into the flight of Artemis 2, the first flight of humans aboard the Orion spacecraft. You're getting a live look outside Orion right now.
Ne znam koliko imamo ovo.
The teams are maneuvering the spacecraft in the solar array wings. As you heard earlier, we are not having the outbound trajectory correction burn today. This was deemed unnecessary and has no impact to the mission or the lunar flyby. The translunar injection burn put the
Čekam, šta biše treba za Wolfpack?
And therefore the team
Rocketeer Driver, Explosive Compound i Arc Motion Core.
As well as that second burn today. Skipping that second burn also allows the team to continue troubleshooting some of the universal waste management system issues that cropped up last night. There was a wastewater dump planned last night, a very routine and regularly scheduled action, and it terminated after only dumping 3%. So the wastewater tank is not currently full. It is at 64% with a limit of 80%, but the crew was instructed to use backup collection devices overnight if they needed. Part of the reason for reorienting
To scrapi donosi obrate koji će me kurcu.
Allow it to be in the sun, specifically where the primary vent nozzle is. They are hoping that spending some time in the sun will help thaw out potential ice that may be on that vent nozzle.
Sad možda priuštimo da nosimo tako Wolfpack.
Meanwhile, inside the Orion spacecraft, our crew just woke up. That wake up coming at 11:35 a.m. Central Time.
We have a small request for you guys. With this attitude that we're using for the bakeout, we're getting the sun on the window shades, and we're a little worried about them heating up too much. We would like to request that you please remove the window shades. We understand that will make it awfully bright for you guys, and we want to encourage you to use a t-shirt in the cabin or something similar if needed to block out that sunlight. But the shades will help us with the temperature constraint on the windows.
Come on.
Okay, so we have our makeshift t-shirt on window 1. Is that one okay to stay up then based on what you said? Just we'll take off window 2 shades. The other ones are already up.
Okay, yep.
That sounds great. Thanks, Jeff.
Huntsville, integrity for Avatar.
And Integrity Huntsville's with you.
Yes, good integrity morning. I think it's afternoon for you. Avatar lights to report. All lights are on ON except for 1515.
Okay, we copy the same status as yesterday. All lights on O1 except for 1.
Moramo da igramo još jedan ovaj
You recently
vaporizer.
heard from NASA astronaut Christina Cook, mission specialist on Artemis 2 flight, down to mission control.
Jer oni nema ih na drugi map condition, da kažemo, ili game mode. Isključivo na ovaj scrutiny.
Specifically what she was referencing. Avatar stands for a virtual astronaut tissue analog response. This is part of our strategy to get a holistic understanding of how the deep space environment affects humans. So this is organ-on-a-chip technology. It's about the size of a USB thumb drive, and it measures how individual astronauts respond to deep space stressors. These organ chips contain cells that were developed from pre-flight blood donations from the crew. For this research is to validate whether those organ chips can serve as accurate tools for measuring and predicting human response to stressors. So scientists will be comparing these Avatar findings with space station findings, as well as with those samples taken from the crew before and after the flight.
Hello.
Yo, what's up, brother?
Hello, Houston.
Not so much.
Morning, BBC.
Have a good game.
We heard a rumor earlier that it is actually Saturday back on Earth.
See you at the launch tower, bro.
We are showing 151,476 nautical miles from Earth, and it's going up about 1 mile sun beaming in all the windows. Morale is high on board. And looking out window 3, you can see a beautiful crescent Earth with the sunlight glinting off of the ocean and the swirling clouds. It's just a truly remarkable sight. We are ready to talk.
Gorgeous read. We love that description.
Kurczę.
And first off, thanks to the Integrity crew for working on the weekend. So are we, but we are happy to do it. I want to start by asking if you would like to turn on the HHP camera for DPC, because if so, we'd love it.
Yeah, we will work on that right now. Might just take us a minute, and I'll try to start right up the video.
This is Artemis Mission Control. You're getting a live look inside the Orion spacecraft, named Integrity by the Artemis 2 crew. They are setting up for a Nuclear's event. Today they'll be speaking with NBC and CBS.
Motherfucker. Morao je da padne dole, da?
Integrity, this is Houston. Are you ready for the event?
Kad počne ovo kao, brate, da izvodi egzibicije.
NBC News, this is Mission Control Houston. Please call Integrity for a voice check.
Integrity, this is Tom Costello with NBC News. Are you hearing us okay?
Hey Tom, it's great to hear your voice all the way up here, 155,000 nautical miles from Earth. How are you doing?
I'm well. Congratulations on your mission so far. I'm told this is the farthest interview ever conducted in history, and I'm wondering, how does it feel right now to be in a place that nobody has been since 1972?
Honestly, it is unbelievable that we came in 1972. Just being up here and seeing how difficult this is and how hard the team is working. We do have a little bit of echo on your call. We'll try to turn it down when we're answering, but this is a magnificent accomplishment to be up here, to see the moon, to see the Earth, and to know that we are between those two celestial bodies, and you can see it when you look out the window. The Earth is almost in full eclipse, the moon is almost in full daylight, and the only way you can get that view is to be halfway between the two entities. It is truly awe-inspiring up here.
I think as we go into Easter Sunday, thinking about, you know, all the cultures all around the world, whether you celebrate it or not, whether you believe in God or not, this is an opportunity for us to remember where we are, who we are, and that we are the same.
Ali ga olegnulo 18, be. Šta radiš, be ti? Da si vidio tvoj omiljeni streamer što se pojavljivao kod Dr. Mareta na streambe? Pacovska posla.
3 days since the launch of Orion. You just heard the call to the crew that the solar arrays are in motion ahead of taking a photo. We're looking to get a picture of the crew in the windows of Orion. Photos are the priority of this event, so we'll stand by to see if we still have any. Regardless, we'll be very excited to share those photos as soon as we possibly can. Make sure you follow NASA and NASA Artemis on all social media. That would be at NASA and at NASA Artemis.
Integrity Houston, our saws are in position to take this family portrait. So sometime in the next few months, we'd love to invite you to the windows to get it done. Thanks. All right, everybody, we're taking the picture, so say cheese and stay still for about 30 seconds while we perform this photography bracket from their saws.
Ovo mi treba da 3.
Okay, well, freeze in 3, 2, 1, mark.
The Integrated Communications Officer, or INCO, is helping take this picture of the crew aboard the Orion.
Da bi u paketu idu oni zajedno.
Now all smiling in the windows of the place they've called home. We've had some great views both inside the spacecraft as well as outside, but this is the first time that we're getting to see the crew and the spacecraft in the same photo.
A je sinoć bio neki prenos iz neke igraonice? Ništa mi jasno nije bilo ono. Ali dobro, eto. Živi Dota i dalje.
Taking a little longer than we thought. Thanks for holding. All right, everybody can relax. That was great. Thank you so much.
Lepo je videti to da i dalje postoji.
Come December. Thanks.
Samo šteta što nije 2016, nego 2026.
To his right, NASA astronaut Christina Cook. During this demonstration, the crew will be able to manually pilot Orion once again and test its 6 degree of freedom and 3 degree of freedom. If you look closely in the background, you can see NASA astronaut and pilot Victor Glover filming part of this demonstration.
Kakve veze ja imam s njim, brate, ja se ne znam s njim lično. Oni se znaju, brate, još iz detinjstva. Ovdje ima nešto, dimi se. Znaš, svi se oni znaju, brate. Ti streameri i influenceri međusobno. Ja sam samo jedan običan lik, brate, kao i svi vi koji streamuje. Bez ikakvog nekog plana i bilo čega drugog. A ovi svi drugi su institucija. Sponzorisani, brate. To ima ono kao, da kažemo, klanovi streamerski.
Again, they are performing several different attitude maneuvers to compare 6 degrees of freedom and 3 degrees of freedom attitude control on the spacecraft. 6 degrees of freedom refers to 6 ways that a spacecraft moves. There are 3 translational degrees of freedom, forward, backward, up and down, and left and right, and 3 rotational degrees of freedom, which are roll, pitch, and yaw.
Okay, I'm going to make a comment on the pitch up. There was some roll there. I tried a different technique where I actually kind of held the orb mount at the high end of its play rather than pressing down at the low end since I was pitching up. But I think that
Izgleda još nisu otvarali gore launch tower loot. Daj ovo da nađemo ovdje što mi treba i da se vadimo odavde. Imam si obaveze popodne neke koje već treba da krenem da radim.
Not too long ago, they did surpass the 2/3 mark as they continue to close in on the moon, and they are expected to make that closest approach and their lunar flyby on flight day 6 coming up on April 6th.
Let's move to that location.
Absolutely. One of the neat things that I'm seeing right now is in the sort of largest marine field, the one that sort of makes up most of the...
Dobro, nije otvoreno, okej, ima šanse, ima. Come on, come on! No, ponovo mi nije dalo. Jebi se. To je ta animacija. Popravljena.
And we think, based on your description of the basin that you saw, that is Imbrium.
Yes, that sounds right. I've never noticed that Imbrium has such a distinctive ring defining it.
Gledao sam i malo pre highlightovi. Sjajna utakmica. Jedino mi krivo što nisam stavio jednu 2005 da se završi nerešeno. A sad da se sprdam ovdje. Kad su stigli ovo sve da pregledaju.
Copy, Moonjoy.
Yo guys, have you opened the launch tower loot? Eto ih, bore se gore. Da, be. Naravno da je to već otvoreno sve. Evo, ovo nije, to mi treba. Roketijer dolazi. Brate, oni sa druge strane otvaraju launch tower loot. Ovdje, gle koliko arkovi na mene, brate, što sam došao da otvorim ark probe. kontra, sve kontra. Gle koliko ih ima. Jebati sranje. Idi tamo, be. Ovaj zna da sam u smoke, gledaj kako vrišti. Dobro, ovo nije vredno toga. Jednostavno nije. Viš čim sam si išao da zgo smirila se situacija. Ovo još jedan roketira. Ovaj bi trebalo da daje liper. Šta imamo za njega? To... Mogu da ga možda bejtujemo da dođe. Neverovatno. Jebote. Ne! Brate, kako ovako uspe da uradi ova sranja, bre? Kako? S 3 noge, brate. Zapaljen. Ne, zatvorio mi se i hatch ovaj. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Wolfpack popio, brate, minu i stanovanje bio i ponovo... Gle! Oh my god, oh my god! Kako me rasipao, kako je uspeo u ovu ćošku sve to da uradi, brate?
Let's head home at the south elevator.
Tamo treba se dovučem. Kurčina. Mislim, može, brate, ali ono, ima da bude knap. Koliko glupo! Ovakve stvari, kako me iritiraju, kako me nervira ovo. Gledaj šta je uspeo uradi ovaj liper, brate. Znači, u ovom trenutku već treba da bude mrtav, kapiraš? Gledaj, zapalio sam ga, brate. Zaglavljen ovde. I on je uspeo iz ove situacije da se odbaci. Čak nije ni pao skroz dole. Direktno na mene. Damage, slow. Znaš? Roll, gle, roll čak nije ni teo da ide gde treba, brate, nego u zid se rolovao. Ko bi rekao? Viš? Ko bi rekao? Očekujem ga da padne na dole niz ovo da se svužga. Ne, brate, on iz mrtvi se vratio. Dum! Sav shield i više od pola HP s ovo. I onda ovaj spor ustaje. Možda sam mogu odmah ovde dole. To sam mi trebao. Odmah levo. Ja sam htio da pobegnem iza zid. Ovaj roll. To mora na tamo da ode, brate. Pogledam gde se rolao. Te neke stvari, brate. Da li tu treba se nauči? Da li je RNG uvek u pitanju neki glupi? Nadam se da će naiđe neko usput dok idem na tamo. Ne znam ni šta sam stavio u safe pocket. Kakav gadni liper, brate. I gledaj, nema ga nigde. Nakon toga.
Don't shoot! Hey! Hello, Raider! Help! Need a defib! Someone got a defibrillator? Hey!
All Raiders, arc on screen. 5 minutes left. Go find your way home. I repeat, 5 minutes.
Hello?
Neću mogu da stignem.
Anyone got a defib?
Kako ti se čini update? Ark Raiders ko Ark Raiders. Ono što treba je nova mapa, nešto što ja pričam mesecima već. Ali izaći će u aprilu, zadnjeg dana u aprilu. Kapiraš, uopšte nema razloga da mapa ne izađe već sad. Ne, mora da bude, ako je april update, mapa mora da bude zadnjeg mogućeg dana u tom mesecu. Znaš, to je ono što ne valja.
Hey, Raider! Hello, Raider! Hey, don't shoot!
Hello? I need help. Defib, please, guys. Ja, ne mogu da stignem, brate. Hello, somebody help me. Help me, Raiders.
Hello, Raider!
Anybody out there? Hello? Hello?
Hello, Raider! I need a defib.
Two minutes. Za 120 metara.
Chance to get out safely. I repeat, 2 minutes.
Hello there! Could use a defib.
Hello? Mora čekaš, brate, da se napuni health, pa onda. Mnogo daleko me ubio ovaj, skroz tamo s druge strane. Eno ga hatch.
Head home at the south elevator.
Hello, please, somebody help me, please. Kakva igrica, brate. Tačno sam znao da za toliko neću mogu da stignem, brate. I opet sam probao. Gluposti. Baš nisam teo ovo kao da bude ovo. Još sam otvorio 3 Baron Huska, brate, nisam ni našao iz njih ono za šta sam ušao. I Wolfpack sam izgubio ovde. Ne, bacio sam Wolfpack na onog smrdlju prokletoga. Ode Bobcat, ode Anvil 3, Snap Hook, Healovi brdo. Pa nije on laki, brate, nego podcenio sam Lipera. Podcenio sam ga i platio sam cenu. Launch tower loot prokleti. Nego, znaš, ono, spustite, brate, skroz, onako, prizemljite ovakav raid. Gde, ono, nemaš volju da praviš novi loadout, jer iziskuje vreme. A hoćeš što pre da se vratiš da igraš. A ono, samo istovariš itemi, kreneš opet u krug. A onda kad te sjebe, onako, sve mora od nulu da praviš. A onako, nervozan si, brate, iznerviran što nisi izašao. Uopšte nije prijatno. Gde je ovo?
Attention raiders, we have reports of surveyors scanning the area under vaporizer escort. We're not sure what'll happen if they find what they're looking for, but it may be worth keeping an eye on.
Ajde. Daj mi ono što mi treba, ništa drugo, brate. Koji će mi kurac ovo, brate, više? Šta mi samo to daješ? Daj mi, brate, ono za šta sam došao. Eba ti. Evo ti sav ark materijal iz kurira, iz ark probe, iz ovih haskovi. Evo ti sve, brate, od njih, osim ono što ti treba, brate. Samo ono što ti treba, to nikad se neće spawnuje u njih. Mislim, pun mi je kurac više toga, brate, u igricu. I onda evo ga ovaj, gledaj ovo, double rocketeer spawn, brate. Ovo je dobro, gledaj koliko loot. Piše neko, gledaj, nijedan defib nije telo bacio, da? Ja sam ga ubio. Hello, Raider. I need some silver thermal lining. It's all empty. Evo ovaj glavni deo. You guys have thermal lining?
the wasp works. Still works.
Can we kill the new arcs? I need for the project one reactor from him.
You are.
A firefly. Over there. Hornet, down there.
Die, you son of a bitch. Ništa nije dao. Eno ga.
A vaporizer. Down there.
Od njega mi treba jedan deo. Yo, brother, can we kill the vaporizer, please? Yeah, well. Bar da ga pogodim, brate. Eno. Jeboga. He's burning me. No.
Purple bandage. Here.
Yeah, there you go. Bandages here, brother.
The safe window is closing. 10 minutes to get out. I repeat.
You need shield recharger or bandages? But let me loot him, I need it. Ne mogu ga pogodim, brate. Čak ne znam gdje treba se gađa ovaj novi. Pokušavam da ga gađamo ovi njegovi rotori ili šta je već, ali drugačije napravljen nego roketir. Mislim da ne treba tu. Nice. Yeah, I got it. I got the part. Kad bi mi dalo još jedan... Oh man, you're downed? Oh shit. I have no defib.
Just made.
Yeah, but this hatch closed.
Head home at the cliffside air shaft.
Next hatch is at the cliffside, bro. I don't know if you can make it.
Maybe someone with the...
I'm gonna search for defib here in the stash. Ako ne nađemo da je defib, ću ga ubijem, možda ima ovo. Najmo ono izlutao to sve. Mislim, malo je čudno što ne daju defib u ovaj loot. Combat supplies. Ovo gore sam pretražio već, znam da nema. Did you defib him, bro? Oh, he died. Unfortunately, he died. Mislim da ga je ovaj ubio. He unfortunately died. Ovaj ga dokovao, brat, izlutao ga već, dok sam ja tražio defib. Want an extractor? What? Maybe we can kill it? Yeah, let's try to run. I don't have defib, man, come on, don't die. If you die, you're gonna stay. Nemam ni safe pocket, ali imam ovo regulator, jedan sam našao, to je bitno. Naravno, voleo bi da nađem i ono šta mi treba, brate, za onaj thermal lining. Ovdje isto ima neki supply. Sve isto izlutano već. Pepeljeno. Da i nije im nešto ovo, brate. Jedan wolf pack nisam našao, jedan defib, smoke, imam jedan smoke do duše. Momci se pojave ovde. Eto ih. I ponovo mi nije dalo ono što mi treba. Ali nisam imao save pocket. Nemam survivor augment. Niko nema defib. To je... Nego to je kad se žurim, bret. Znaš, hoću na brzinu to da završim i da idem. Ne. Što lepo ne izađem, brate, s ovo sranje. Što lepo ne izađem. Brate, neću ni da nosim weapon. Dok nađem weapon, on se završi game mode. Ali eto, ovo sam imao jedno, mogu sam da izađem s njega. Ali šta sam hteo, to je da izlutam ovo na kraj i da mi da 2 ova, brate. I onda da imam taman koliko mi treba za ovaj page da otkačem. Ali ne! Kažu Arkovi, sad ćemo da te razvalimo, brate. A i onog puzavca, trebao sam ga ubijem i da ga izlutam, možda je kod njega i malo ono što mi treba. A ja hoću mu pomognem. I zaplatim.
Surveyors are out sweeping the area right now. If you see one light up and signal, you might want to stick around. Something valuable is bound to drop in. They won't make it easy for you though.
Da ću vas prijebem ja.
Let's move to that location.
Deo me unutra, brate, ovaj. Daj me. Nema weapon case, nažalost. Trebaš da si burletu ponesem. Dva, četiri, šta su sjarkovi, brate? Come over here, bro, I have defib, over here. So many arcs, it's fucking impossible. Look at this. Crazy. Lele, još dva roketira, brate, pa ovaj nema šanse izvuče čak i u smoke. Uspeo bi da pobegne. Gdje li je nestao? Čemu možda ima ovdje weapon case? Šta da igrica zna da nemam weapon i namjerno mi neće da... Weapon case, kaže što ga nisi poneo. Ne be, evo ga be. To, daj bar nešto, ajde. Shotgun. Ludnica. Come over here, bro, I have defib again. Come to the tower. I'm in the tower, brother. Mislim, gledaj, ponovo mi dalo, brate, ono što mi ne treba. Yo, brother, I'm coming with the defib. Where are you? Where you at, bro? Where you at? Talk to me, brother. You good? Where are you, man? Da li je otpuzao već do hatch? Daj be, jebono sranje, brate. Ovo je freeloadouterski lobby. Da ne možete ni izađi više. Dežura ovaj wasp gore. Oh my god! Još neko ima gore.
Let's head home at the warehouse air shaft.
Ajde, jebi se, ide odatle. Hoću da nađem ovog drugog što upiše ovde. Izlootam njega. Možda se predao. Nije ovaj. smaranje, brate, smaranje. Zalepi se za tebe, brate, i neće se otkači. Još jednog upiše negde.
Radar flare.
Samo što onaj, brete, nije teo defib. A nema šanse da je stigo da otpuzi do tamo. Onoliko brzo. Baš mislim da je ovdje negde pao. Nikad korisnije nije bio ovaj clock. Izlazim, brate, ali šta, nisam našao ništa što mi treba. Bože gospod. se ne troši mnogo brzo ovo. Jebeću ga sad, unesem Wolfpackove, sad imam blueprint. Kad ih zasipem s ovo sad, jebeću ih. I smoke neki imali.
Come on in. Just don't touch anything that's ticking.
Koliko blizu, brate. Koliko sam samo izlutao da jedan thermolining nije teo da se pokaže. Znači već sat i po, brate, lutam. Sve drugo ima, sve. Ovo, koliko mi je dalo, brate, ekstra. A imam ga već 15 od 15. Evo ti, 2, 3. Znaš, a ovo? Ne. Ima da igraš ceo dan, brate. Tačno znamo da ti to treba. Tačno znaju. Koga je još jedan pokušaj, ako bude, bude.
Attention raiders, we have reports of surveyors scanning the area under vaporizer escort. We're not sure what'll happen if they find what they're looking for, but it may be worth keeping an eye on.
Su popravili ovo. Jesu. Ovdje je bio bug, mogu si da uđeš u ovo, da propadneš kroz mapu.
Let's go to the domes.
Mislim, ovdje ne bi loše bilo se pojave, jer možda se kriješ unutra. Evo ga, defib, sad bacilo defib. Anvil blueprint iz ova. Što mi ne da onaj novi blueprint?
Let's move to that location. Go to that location.
Kakav dosadnjaković Hornet, brate. Sve vidi! Ovo mi ne treba. Heavy ammo ne treba. Nije ovo mi ne treba. Treba mi mesto da izlutam ova dva. Šta je, brate? sentinel je to. Evo, uzeli shieldove. Pojede mi Wolfpack. Znači, ne mora da vidi on to. Osjeća. Znaš, kao da zna da mu od shotgun ammo ne preti opasnost i neće da uključuje shield. Bacaš li Wolfpack, iako ne vidi, brate, odmah uključuje shield. Idem još jedan samo. Nažalost. Ona nosi damage. Shoot them, brother, shoot him. Fucking hell, arcs. Gdje onaj ne stao sad? Polu mrtvi. Ano. Ne, ovo je Hornet.
Coordinates, there.
Brate, nije fair, jebote, 5 wolf packa sam bacio na njega i nema ga. Daj me. A vidite koje sranje, brate. Oh, where is my vaporizer? Znaš, taj ranjeni vaporizer koji je bio na 1 health je iskoristio priliku dok su dva ova Fireflya ušla unutra da nas prže, da pobegne, brate. Znaš, eto, tako su ga napravili da to na taj način radi. Ne be, evo ga. A onda uzeli loot, brate, zalapili da nemaš ništa da nađeš. Da improvizuješ. Evo ga, ovo jedno. Ovo je shield. Još jednom me pipnu. Ovo je shield. Lega ovaj ide ušao. Are you kidding me? Ovi blueprint se spawnuje samo na uraganu. Ja ne tražim novi blueprint. Hoću za ovaj project. Nego Foxy, jučer sam te pitao, ali mora da si napustio chat. Imaš li Queen reaktor? To mi treba jedno, da napravim Jupiter, da bi mogao da bijem ovi, brati, inače ovo jednostavno ne isplati se. I opet je nestao negdje.
Over there.
Kako on zna? Možda mi završiš jedan Queen Core reaktor. Došla dva nova. Ovdje shield. Oh my god! I'm so dead. I'm so dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,